Good evening guys, welcome back to the channel. Tonight we are going to be looking at a YYAI stock. This one today is unfortunately down by 17.2%. We need to break this one down, we need to speak about this, and we need to look at what could be potentially coming next. Now first things first guys, I want to say one thing before we do begin. I am not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. At the same time, I'm going to be giving you my pure honest opinions. If it does sound good guys, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Again, at the same time, this is not financial advice. Now, a few things to note here, and one thing which is majorly concerning to me. We're now seeing the stock drop below this 10 mark. Now, you are, of course, seeing this one drop down to the 9.5s, I believe, briefly, maybe the 10 on the dot. We're actually closing at 10 on the dot, but I do believe briefly today we dropped below this. Now, what this does signal to me is continued downtrend momentum. For a moment there on, I think it was Friday or Thursday, it looked very nicely like we were holding on to this 1-1, 1-2 range, right? It looked like we were holding on to that range very, very nicely. But it just appeared to break over the course of today. With that being said, going into tomorrow and the rest of the week, we're at a situation now where we have to ask, is the downwards momentum beginning to build on this one? And is it beginning to get to a point where it's worrying? And for me, the answer is yeah. I think we could be at a point now where things are potentially flipping to the downside. Things are potentially getting a bit worse in terms of this overall trend. At the same time, the RSI is now climbing, indicating a new neutral range, even with the stock, of course, continuing to decline. Now, being a small penny stock, which is of course what this one is always going to come with a increased degree of volatility. And right now, this is going to be an exceptionally volatile stock. This is of course one of these ones where you may expect it to just rocket up, a few 10 percentage points, or a few, I should say maybe dozens of tens of percentage points, dozens? A few percentage points right overnight potentially, or into the next couple of days. At the same time, that cannot be guaranteed. It's going to come with extreme volatility. It's going to come with extreme risk. And I am just becoming increasingly cautious and increasingly aware that we are dropping below some of the main levels of support that we did have into this week. And that does actually concern me quite a bit. Now, of course, levels of resistance, well, you could be seeing supports turn resistance right around 11.02. You could be seeing the same thing over here around 11.58. You could of course then see right up to here previous levels of resistance around 12.65. So simple objective for tomorrow guys, we need to see this one be green. It really is that simple. We're up by 1.4 in the after hours. Again, it's very early on, but this is unfortunately a concerning sign in my opinion. It may not be over, and of course this is going to be a risky play, but as it does continue to move further and further down, the risk does increase. And we have just less and less levels of support to really watch out for. So for me, I would be avoiding this one right now. That's just my opinion though. You guys may agree, you may disagree. It's always going to be a risky stock. But again, I'd love to hear what you have to say in the comments. Thank you for your time. Goodbye for now.